It's early. Morning, 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 morning. It's Patrick. It's Patrick. It's Patrick. It's Patrick. And the people. It's Patrick. The people. Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. And the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people.
Know when you see them, cause they're so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, nobody made us. And no one can take this cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people. Don't mess with this.
Yeah, baby, it is Patrick and the people. What is going on
What's
in your
up?
world? Yes, we have made it to Baby Friday, Thursday, man. Man, right off the bat, I see something there that looks, man. Brad said, morning, going to be a tough day. Got to put down my almost 15-year buddy, Wrigley, little Chewini. Said he's had him since he was a teeny pup. Man, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I know that's
Always
tough,
sad.
man. I've got a boxer, aptly named Rousey, who is 10 years old, and in boxer years, that's really old. Matter of fact, she's almost all white at this point, and we're she's healthy now. But we know we're on the downside of it, and that's tough, man. When you lose a companion like that,
Yeah, man, it
anybody
always
that
is.
has a pet that long, man. I had one when I was a kid that we had for 15 years, and we had to put her down. She got bit by a snake, and it didn't even matter, but it was bad.
Yeah.
They say dogs are immune to snake bite. They're not.
No.
No, they're definitely not. I'll tell you that they are not. So sorry to hear that, Brad. Sorry,
Yeah, man.
Sorry to hear that, buddy. But other than that, we're going to try to make it a pretty good day, I guess. We'll try to get your mind off of it a little bit, see what's going on. What's up? Last night you were part of the M-Spot podcast, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all were over there kicking it, talking about serious business.
Yeah, kicking it with Ontario Man, and been the second time that I was on his podcast. It sounds like it's going to be kind of a normal thing that we might start up.
Cool.
Yeah. So it was cool, man. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, we're kind of tackling, I guess, more serious topics than what we did here last night. We were talking about with the recent, scare or I don't know. I've heard so many back and forth things, but that food stamps are going to come to an end. Yeah, SNAP benefits.
Well, I mean, if the shutdown continues, then November 1st, I guess that's going to be a problem, and who knows what that really means at this point. Not that I love getting into topics that hard, but I think it's I think it sucks the government can shut down.
Yeah.
Let me put it like that. Yeah, I don't think that any of them should be able to hold us hostage like that. And honestly, how are they getting paid?
Right.
If other people aren't getting paid, you should never get paid.
Right.
If
right.
you make the decision to shut the government down, you get no money.
Right.
And let's see how long that works.
Well, and that's kind of a touching on one of the subjects that we were talking about yesterday. Is that like we know there's money somewhere because if you're able to knock down wings of the White House and build ballrooms, and you're able to buy all these super stealth planes that can just fire, obviously there's money somewhere.
Yeah, no, there is money somewhere.
Right.
The problem is how much money and where. For example, with SNAP. The USDA, I believe, has a fund of $5 billion.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it takes about $8 billion a week
Oh.
to fund SNAP.
Right.
I mean, think about that. You got 43 million people taking advantage of or using or however you want to say it, beneficiaries of
right.
SNAP,
right.
food stamps. That's a pretty big number. I mean, that's probably 10.2, 10.4% of the American population.
At least, yeah.
So that's a pretty big number. But yeah, I don't think the government should be able to affect things like that.
Right.
I
agree.
I get we have to balance the budget and all that, but there's got to be another way.
Well,
I would start with not paying them.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah.
We just go there first.
Shouldn't you be the first ones? Yeah.
The first step is you don't get paid.
Right.
Until we get the government going. Then we'll look at other things.
Right.
Let's take your money for now.
Right.
And do that because that's a lot of damn money.
And see how quick you come to an agreement on something,
I don't think they should be able to have special health care like they do.
Right.
They have a better health care plan than anybody on the planet. And why? Because they're in office?
Right.
Yeah. They're worth more than everybody else is? No, come on, man. Again, a lot of the problems we have could be solved if the government people had the same benefits and pay situations we do.
Yeah.
But when you're going to get paid no matter what, or when you have the best benefits or free transportation.
When this company needs something done. And
come on, man.
Yeah.
That's the problem. The problem is that they have a different way of life that's insulated from the problems we pawns have down here.
Right.
The plebes down here on the bottom.
Let's see you show up and pass bills for $18 an hour and see how much stuff gets through.
That's right. Let's see what you can do now. That's exactly right. Same can be said for putting all your money in a bank using cards and apps that can all be turned off. They can be turned off, I guess. But typically speaking, if your money's there, you have access to it.
You would think.
Yeah. So Mistress said if they solve problems, they wouldn't have jobs.
Right.
Bullshit.
That's true.
No, bullshit. Here, let me just give you that. Yeah. No, because there's too many problems. They'll not run out. Trust me. There's too many problems. They'll never run out of problems to solve. How is Congress a central government, but the military isn't? Brandon, that is probably one of the greatest questions you could ask, is how is that possible? By the way, the White House renovation was paid for by a donor.
Oh, okay.
The government's not paying for that.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Somebody donated $230 million to do that renovation.
That $230 million couldn't have,
I'm not saying.
Hey, thanks. It's kind of like getting Christmas money from Grandma. Thanks for the $50. That's gonna go to my electricity bill this month.
Yeah, no, hell no, it isn't. It's gonna buy weed. What are you talking about? That's a free 50 spot. Hell no, I'm not paying my electric bill. They'll wait.
Yeah.
They'll wait.
Degenerate Grappling was just saying they can. We've had issues with our bank where their system was down for a weekend.
Yes, of course. You're right. No, you're absolutely right. There are times where it happens, but typically they're not planned times.
No.
It's not, the bank's not telling you, listen, get all your money you can because for the next week it's not going to work anymore. If they did that, you'd probably lose your damn mind. But I get what you're saying. Yes, one day we should all plan, in theory, to be able to survive a few days without money coming in. But, in this economy, it's a little tight. It's a little hard to do that. for some people. You got to be honest about that. Some of us are better situated than others. And, that doesn't mean that you have to solve everybody's problem. Sometimes people's irresponsibility is their irresponsibility.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, no, I hear you, Mike. I hear you. I'm going to try not to wade into that. I can possibly avoid that.
Starting off hot,
great.
right? First thing in the morning.
I didn't see what happens. I told you what to tell you. But I tell you, as soon as you do it, boom, that's what's going to happen, man. It's going to go that way. Oh, man. All right. So it is Thursday.
It is.
And let's see. We've got a few things this morning to talk about. But what else is going on with you, man?
Oh man, we've just getting ready, trying to start packing up. Really, get ready to move the house next week.
Yeah.
And man, it's like I'm looking at this next week like it is just gonna fly by, and then it's gonna be moving week and midget wrestling week and Cabot Turkey Bowl.
You're
and
about to just be flying
again. Yeah, it's kind of like we had that busy month in July.
Yeah.
Then I took off a couple months to recover, and now we're getting ready to ramp back up again. Yep.
Yeah. So what is this before us here?
Yeah, that's I was just about to mention. So these were some things, and you can hold that up. That is a cell phone, iPad, whatever, tablet holder.
Yeah.
Both of those are. That one was custom made. These were both custom made, but that one was made for the PATP Studios.
Yeah, very cool.
This is made by a good buddy of mine. His name is Chris Heineken. He goes by Cornbread. He's a commentator, announcer among the independent scene also. And
PATP bracelet.
yeah, and these are just a few of his crafts that he makes and sells at shows. And man, you can never. So he sent me. I had ordered.
This is maybe the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know.
We were up at an event, and he asked. I was talking to him because I thought it'd be cool if I had something here that we were doing streaming like on TikTok and stuff.
That'd be a cool thing to have it sit in.
Right, and then it could be they could see us more up close and everything. So I had to make one just PATP, and then my kiddo, he was like, "Well, I want one, Dad." So I said, "Okay, what do you want?" So he got the Apple iPad one, and then he also sent me a few bracelets and these awesome, flashback to the '90s grunge duct tape wallets.
This is a duct tape wallet. This is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life, man. I mean, that's great. If I carried a wallet, I would definitely be carrying that.
Right.
That's pretty great.
But yeah, check him out. He makes them. All this honestly was $50.
Yeah, that's pretty great deal.
Yeah, man.
Get all that.
Yeah, custom made. He can make it however you want.
great.
Make it in your logo, So yeah, check him out if you want. Chris Heineken. And thank you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, thank you very much for that. So I don't think tickets are available yet. I checked yesterday for the link, and it wasn't there. Let me just double check and make sure that we don't have it right now. What?
Tactical said, Rich in that black shirt, that zipper is making him look like a preacher.
He might be.
And then Little Doggy said, Rich, everyone knows. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. I have no idea what they're talking about.
He's just, how Little Doggy is, man. Come on, man. You know how he is. He's just going to say something like that. Let's see. Here's their website. Okay, so let me just scroll down here.
We can get you one. T-Mac says she wants a bracelet. We're going to have them. I got the bracelets, too, for when they just came in. I was like, oh, this is perfect. We can.
Tickets are not up yet, but they will be up very soon, hopefully today.
Okay.
For the roast, which takes place December 14th at the Looney Bin. Tickets are going to be $20 for that show, and I'm going to encourage everybody, as soon as that ticket link gets hot, go get your tickets, because at this event, the tickets probably go pretty quickly. I think it's going to be a pretty packed house, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't you?
And we got some news to drop too.
We do. John Bailey of John Bailey and the Heathen Revival is set to also join us with a special performance and as a roaster.
Yes, sir.
So it's man, the dais has filled up. They've lined up to come kick me in the balls, and you're going to love seeing it. So it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
Kind of like when you were a kid or something in school, and they did the little festivals, and the gym coach or your English teacher gets in dunk tank, and everybody lines up for their shot.
Yeah,
man.
Only then the teacher didn't get to dunk all of y'all, and I do. I get to dunk you.
So just remember.
Yeah, you're getting dunked on.
He's going way at the end after everything you say.
Yeah, no, I do have the last word, and I will use it well. I assure you.
Right?
I've begun already my preparation for this. I'm going to be way ahead of this storm and ready to rock when that day comes.
I feel like that's where everybody that is involved with it is at right now, because I'm getting the calls of like, so have you started working on your stuff yet? What kind of style are you going with? Like, let me hear a couple of your jokes. You know? Yeah.
And you know, there's always going to be somebody who goes avant-garde. They're going to do something completely unexpected, you know, and I also expect that there's going to be things I don't know that are going to happen, because that's the way these things go.
Right.
Something unexpected will happen. Remy, come on in. Have a seat, man. Come on in. Yeah.
What's up, man? How you
Help him
doing?
Get set up there, man.
Yeah, man. Here we go. Let's see.
Yeah.
Got some headphones there for you. And then...
We'll back this out. Move this over a little bit. There we go.
There you go. And just be right up on that mic.
Yeah, that's right.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody?
Hold on. I'll have to...
Yeah, we'll turn you up here in just a second.
There you go. Try that again.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this morning?
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, now you're live. You're on the mic, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I actually just got here and sat here for a second, kind of taking in, looking at the sunrise this morning. It was actually pretty nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
man. That's nice.
It
That's
was
nice.
actually nice.
Yeah. So what's going on with you, man?
Not much. Just waking up and getting everything ready for tomorrow and stuff like that for the old spooky wedding going on.
Yeah, man. The big Halloween is tomorrow, right?
Yep.
That is tomorrow, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
yep.
That's what I thought. And so we are. I'm officiating a wedding for him on Halloween.
Nice.
So
Okay.
that's pretty cool, huh?
Right?
Yeah. And well, I'm not going to say where we're doing it because everybody might show up and try to get free food.
We got some people actually expecting, like, maybe potentially their news to be there and stuff like that. We got some people speculating that.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Maybe they'll be there. Who know? You never know what's going to
You
happen.
never know. I mean, one time there was a dog in my neighborhood that it was a beautiful German Shepherd just running around my neighborhood, and I'm like, I'm really good with animals, and so I was like, all right, give me your puppy, and the dog come up, and the dog just laid at my feet, never moved, never barked at anybody or any kids. So I knew this dog was trained of some sorts.
Right.
So some of the neighbors started posting on, like, lost pets of North Little Rock and stuff like that. And come to find out, the lady who owned the dog was working down the street at the shopping center where the Kroger's is on Camp Robinson. Mm-hmm. And so she got a hold of us, and I took the dog back to her. And then, like, later on that day, that evening or the next morning, some people was telling me the news was trying to contact me to do a story about it. And I'm like, all I did was find a dog in the neighborhood and got it back to the person.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I did.
No, that's a big time story. Finding the dog, huh?
Yeah, but still, I wasn't expecting that. It's like, that's not newsworthy, guys.
It's it's a little bit of soft news. I'll say that. It's a little soft. Yeah, you know about that, Rich. Anyway, what? What?
Shots fired.
Right.
What? There's going to be a roast. I got to get ready.
Yeah, you gotta get ready.
Yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, that's what we were talking about a minute ago. December 14th at the Looney Bin. Mark your calendars. That's a Sunday. So, and it's going to be early enough. We're going to do it at 6 o'clock. We should be done by 9 o'clock, and that way you can get a sitter pretty easily back home.
Yeah.
Still,
We gotta
still
have
get
you
to
home
work.
in time for the news.
That's right. Get to work Monday without a big hangover or anything like that.
Yeah, Wheel of Fortune on record.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I always DVR Wheel of Fortune because everybody uses a DVR now, right?
I can still set a VCR to record.
Yeah, yeah. I could if I had one. I haven't had one in years. So what do you got going on today? What brings you into the studio other than just hanging out and being cool?
It is, little doggy.
Well, mostly I wanted to come in and with the season, it's Halloween.
Yeah,
Why not talk about some spooky stuff around Arkansas and stuff like that?
yeah.
All right.
Talk about some cryptid sightings, some recent like UFO sightings, different things like that. Bring
Yeah.
a little spookiness to the atmosphere.
We have a good friend, Matt Orton. He's, a matter of fact, he's one of the roasters, and he has a podcast called Drunken Cryptids, and they go all over. Predominantly, they specialize in Bigfoot. That's
Yeah.
their bag.
Yeah.
But what kind of cryptids do you follow?
I mean, if there's a story and it's more than just one guy if there's actually a decent story there with something that actually has reputable people, like a sheriff showed up and was like, yeah, I mean, this is not normal kind of thing.
Yeah.
I kind of dig into that, and it's like, all right, is there actually something there, or was it, like some crazy guy living in the woods or something like that
Right.
that nobody really knew?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll follow into something like that and kind of do a little research into it, but if it's not really going anywhere, I'm not digging into it all that deep.
Right, right. So what's one of the things going on more recently that you could share?
Well, back in earlier this year, there was another potential cryptid sighting of the Boggy Creek monster down there in near Texarkana, near Fuke, Arkansas, I think is how you pronounce it.
Yeah,
And-
that's how you better pronounce it.
Yeah, right. And a lot of people might remember back in like the 70s, I do believe, there was a movie called The Boggy Creek Monster, and that pertained to a incident that had happened down there in Texarkana,
Right.
where a potential Bigfoot was down there and kind of terrorizing some local people and stuff like that. And that once I started learning about that, I just kind of took off from there with learning more about
Yeah.
different cryptids, especially in the state that you reside,
Yeah, sure.
So you can be standing there, and if you're out in the deer woods, you can go, wait a minute, that's not a deer.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and there's like some people say that Bigfoot's a interportal dimensional being where you have sightings of it, but you don't have any physical proof. There's no hunter that's been out in the woods with a high power 308 or anything like that, and they haven't bagged a Bigfoot yet. And come on,
There's some pretty good hunters out there.
yeah, there's some good hunters out there, but there's still some stuff out there that some people are like, what is going on with this?
Yeah. I hear you. So what are some of the other scripted things recently going on in the news, though?
Recently in the news, I'm not really sure
Gotcha.
fully as far as like a recent, because a lot of the stuff, as far as Arkansas-based cryptids, it's a hit and miss a lot of the time, and it's not like anything, major. That,
Yeah.
Most people would be like, oh
Yeah.
my God, man, this is all over the news and stuff
Right,
like that.
right,
National news talking
Yeah, it's-
about anything like
It's mainly
that.
Jethro. He's had too many to drink, and he sees the Boggy Creek
Potentially,
monster in
yeah.
his shed.
Yeah.
I get it.
And then they're calling the sheriff, and the sheriff's like, yeah, the guy's stone cold sober, so I mean, there's something here. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what though, but there's Arkansas is actually known for having quite a few water-based cryptids.
Yeah.
Some weird things that people just didn't know exactly what they were talking about, and that kind of pertains back to up near Newport, where there's the legend of the White River Monster, and there's actually a White River Refuge up there and around the Newport area in northeast Arkansas that they, if I'm not mistaken, from what I was reading, that there's actually a law that if you're up there in the White River Refuge during, doing whatever and stuff like that, you potentially see what would be maybe the White River Monster. It's actually illegal for you to kill that potential
yeah.
cryptid.
Yeah, because
To
it's
prove
probably a person, and you're drunk.
Something, but it's like, wait a minute, it's like it's illegal to do something to something that's not necessarily
Right.
real.
So let me ask you a question. What got you into cryptids, man?
My mom actually got me into cryptids back whenever I was a kid. We were living up in Indiana, and there was a
She dated a Bigfoot?
well, I mean, my dad was hairy enough; he could have been, but it was more like one of those Ewoks from
Yeah, I got you. I get you.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
But what it was is, being a kid, I was about maybe 4 or 5 years old. Well, on Friday nights, it was Cops, America's Most Wanted, and then it was the show Sightings. They
Yeah.
did all different kinds of
I'd forgotten. I
paranormal
remember that
stuff.
was on. I never watched it, but I do remember seeing it now.
Yeah, and then there was it was like Cops, America's Most Wanted. I think it was Sightings, and then one other show, Unsolved Mysteries. And so that just kind of sparked my interest into anything and everything, because that show Sightings, they did
A lot of different supernatural type stuff. Yeah.
UFOs, ghosts, cryptid sightings, talking about the Mothman, all different kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Being a kid, staying up, past 9, it's like, well, this is so cool,
You're right.
It just intrigued me as a kid. Of course, the funny thing is right after those shows were over, my mom and dad would send me to bed. So
Yeah, no, that's great. Give you something to think about,
give
right?
me something to think about trying to go to sleep.
All right. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a minute. All right.
As long as I can remember, I've been looking for love. I dance with the devil and I pray to above. I always thought that's what I should do. That's what I thought until I touched you. The way your curves feel under my hand, the way when we're done I can't even stand. Thought it was about being a gentleman. Turns out I didn't understand. It could have been the way your teeth sink in, or it could have been the smell of your skin. But something in you flipped a switch in me, and I need it switched again. My mental movie theater plays all your turns. The carpet burns. Damn, did I pull your hair? Oh, burn on my wrist. Savage in my blood. Damn, I wanna pull your hair. It could have been the way your teeth sink in, or it could have been the smell of your skin. But something in you flipped a switch in me, and I need it switched again. I need it switched. I need it switched. I need it fucking switched again. It could have been the way your teeth sink in, or it could have been the smell of your skin. But something in you flipped a switch in me, and I need it switched again. I need it fucking switched again.
Yeah, we're here. Trust me, almost
one.
here anyway. How about that? So you said you just discovered something on Google today.
Yeah, man. I was just pulling up some different articles and whatever, but yeah, man, they've got
Wow, that's not
yeah,
bad.
that's really loud,
Jesus.
right?
42 tabs all at once.
Right, there you go. So if you go to if you go to Google right now, apparently they've got like a Halloween. Guess it must be in honor of National Candy Corn Day. They've got a Halloween Pac-Man game
Oh, that's cool.
that you can play. And
We have one of those. You see them advertised sometimes, probably on all the different stores online or whatever, or sometimes you'll see it at like Walmart. But we bought one of those like a mini, it's like a mini Nintendo. It looks like.
yeah.
And it's got like 7 billion games, all these old OG games like Pac-Man on it.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll play that. Normally we play it for about 15 minutes and go, yeah, I'm done. Because you think it's fun to go back and play those games,
Yeah.
and you're like, these really do suck.
Yeah, for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean it's nostalgic, but it sucks. You know.
I got caught by a ghost.
Yeah, no, that's what happens in Pac-Man. You just keep going faster and faster, try to get away from Blinky, Pinky, and Stinky. And
Right.
do your thing, But yeah, I think it's fun when they put those kind of games out. Mistress said, "Hope y'all are surviving these storms. A massive tree fell next to our house, taking out our fence and blocking our driveway. Man, that's
I've been getting it lately out
no,
there.
that's scary right there.
Yeah.
It actually is scary. We had a few years ago when I lived at the house on Inwood by the river, the Saline River. There was a real big tree that fell literally right in front of the house, like it brushed against Tyler's window. He was asleep.
Dang.
And we were so thankful. I mean, it was so close, man. He heard it. He jumped up and came and got us. But it was a massive tree just like that. So glad everybody's okay.
Yeah.
No, Turkey, Pac-Man is not my speed. I did play it as a kid, but it was never my game, to be honest with you. Look, Rich is, you talking about what now?
We're talking about Ontario. He said Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack had that spooky music.
Yeah.
And always came on when you're at home by yourself. And I said, I remember that show. I remember it coming on after the old Emergency 911 or whatever with William Shatner.
Oh,
and that
my
dude
God.
always used to freak me out.
William Shatner did?
No. The dude from Unsolved Mysteries. Like, as soon as as soon as his voice hit after
You're
Emergency,
done.
I was like, click it off. I'm done. I'm going to bed. Yeah.
No, he's been around a long time, man.
Yeah.
I think he's still hosting stuff now.
Is he really?
Robert or is he or is he not?
I think
trying
he
to remember.
passed away.
He may have.
Yeah.
Dude was old as dirt in the
but I
90s.
know-
Right.
I know that what's his name, Walsh, John Walsh is still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
for sure.
he died in 2003.
Did he?
Robert
Okay.
Stack did. Yeah.
Well, he did have a very distinctive voice.
Yeah.
Maya said asteroids. The worst game ever. Worst game. I mean, right up there with Joust, Pitfall. They all suck ass. They all suck. But we had fun playing them because we didn't have another option. I mean, that's what you had. 8
Right.
bits of glory. 8 bits of glory. And a lot of starting over. That's what you did. A hell of a lot of starting over.
Yep.
Yeah, there was no save and all that. You just no. My brother would get so mad if the game got turned off because he would just have it sitting there paused.
Yep.
And if you turned it off, he spent like 8 hours to get to that level. And as a big brother, I sometimes would punish him that way.
Yeah.
Because I was an asshole. To be honest. Yeah, that's terrible.
That is that's a cardinal sin, man.
But it's a right of a big brother.
It is.
Instances,
I
too.
like what Metal Hippie said. Everybody doesn't know that. Did you know that Michael Myers is a Shatner mask spray painted white? I did. Yes, it is a William Shatner mask. That is correct.
I did not know that.
Yes, it is.
That's my.
It makes it real creepy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Takes it to a new level.
And Patrick is old now. Asteroids strike a nerve. No, it just sucked.
Ontario says he's a game modder. He says you were talking about the connector thing with the hundreds of games or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, he said he can upgrade and add more systems to that game box.
Oh, yeah?
If you want.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty easy once you actually can understand some of those types of things.
Yeah.
It becomes actually fairly easy to be able to mod stuff and to be able to rip other games that's just floating all over the internet.
I wonder what I can add to it. Something I want to play?
All kinds of stuff. All
OnlyFans
kinds of
Simulator 2020.
Yes. That's what I've been trying to do, is see how I can sling my meat. I want to know how a guy can sling his meat on OnlyFans and make a buck. There's like 2 billion women and 8 guys on OnlyFans.
Right, pretty much.
8 guys are making money. The rest of them are just showing it for nothing. Showing my butthole for nothing? That's right, son. You sure are. Look like an idiot. All right, let's see. I did see this, and I think you'll appreciate this a great deal, my friend.
Okay.
I know this will hit home for you.
Oh, okay.
Dictionary.com. Every year, they name their word of the year.
I saw this yesterday.
And 6-7, 6-7 is the word of the year. The term popularized by Gen Alpha, it says on social media, used as a random interjection has spread through schools, online circles nationwide. Steve Johnson, who's director of lexicography at Dictionary Media Group, says the words viral momentum made it stand out. Something you would have thought would have gone away. It just kept getting bigger and bigger, snowballing into kind of a cultural phenomenon. He says, noting a friend who teaches middle school messaged him with a plea, don't do it. I don't think there's going to be a mixture of like groans and like a lot of, well, this tracks, he said in response to the choice. 6'7" is, as we have learned, very popular. There's no real definition. That makes it really tough.
I think that's what helped it out, because I saw another article yesterday that said that it was like the most searched word of 2025, and I was like, well, yeah, because nobody understood what it meant, so we all went to Google.
They describe it, since it has no definition, they describe it as an example of brain rot slang and is intended to be nonsensical and playfully absurd. Yeah, so in other words, it's a meaningless word that people just blurt out.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeet.
That's
or
funny.
yeet.
I've got a 12-year-old daughter. She's in 6th grade now, and some of the kids in the neighborhood, when they're out there playing and stuff like that, some of them just randomly say that, and I'm just stopping what I'm doing, and I'm like, what does that mean? What are you talking about?
It means nothing. It means
nothing.
nothing.
That's how it really happened.
Yeah.
Was that I have a 7-year-old.
Okay.
And so I picked him up from school one day, and he was just going around with like this 6'7", and I was like, "What are you?" And I was like, "No, don't," because I just started to hear about it, and I was like, "We're not jumping on that bandwagon. We're not going to do it." And then I came in and we talked about that happening on the show.
Yeah.
And then like that day, dude, it was everywhere. All of a sudden, everybody started.
Yeah. No, once again we've set the
the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dictionary.com considered several other contenders for Word of the Year, including agentic, which is AI acting independently.
Oh.
Oh, self-aware. Oh, okay. Great. Terminators.
Yeah. Aura farming, that's just cultivating online charisma.
Okay.
Gen Z stare, the generation signature blank look. Think Bobby Altoff. Over tourism, tariff, and tradwife. Brain rot was the one last year, by the way.
Oh, okay.
That was the big one last year. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. No, that's what's
everybody's
happening.
brain is rotting.
Yeah. It's exactly what's going on. We now have a word of the year by dictionary.com with literally no definition. How can you be word of the year
with nothing?
Zero definition.
Right.
I mean, and we are getting dumber. Because they used to have real words of the year that had a meaning or something to it that would be
usually had a tie into some kind of
I could have seen agentic because I've never heard that before. AI acting independently. Okay, so that's relevant now.
Right.
It's interesting. It's, as you said, Terminator. That's a word that could absolutely be used. Tariff. Yeah, I mean, it's an overused word now, but I could see it as word of the year. It's been said so many times, and nobody knew what a tariff, even remembered what a tariff was until about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But I learned about those in civics. I know that's a shocking thing. We had a class called civics, which was about law and, how things work in the government. I know that's not that they work at all, actually. To be honest, in the government. Never mind. I don't know why I said that. Little doggy said, word of the year, that's actually 2 numbers. Again, so these numbers can identify any way they choose, and who are you to question that? Some kind of wordist, some kind of numberist? What are you, man? The hell's wrong with you, man? Get your stuff together. Shaming numbers like that. Jesus Christ, man.
They just want to be numbers and live their life, man, in the dictionary.
Yeah, that's right. We just want to be, we're a special word.
20 years from now.
We're a special word. Look at us. Yeah, but you look like numbers. Yeah, but we're a word. But you look like numbers.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what we look like.
It doesn't matter if I have a beard. What? I don't know what that means. So, Remy, where did you grow up, man?
Oh man, grew up down there in Sheridan.
In Sheridan,
Yep,
Grant
Grant
County.
County.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I've
As
slung
the
a few
locals
homes there.
say, Sheridan.
Sheridan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you went to Sheridan High, all that? Is that where you
Yeah.
went to school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What year was your graduation year?
I was supposed to graduate in 07.
You didn't have to say it that way, but I see
Well,
that you
I mean,
did.
I say it that way because technically I was supposed to graduate in 07, but I graduated in 10.
Okay. So you took your time.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that's
it's
an
not-
easy way to put
that's,
it.
No, you just slow roasted it.
Yeah,
You wanted to really
slow.
marinate in your education.
Yeah, because
No, that's great.
I was starting my third year in 10th grade, and I realized I'm 18, and if
Yeah.
I get in one more fight or I try and date one girl, well, I'm going away
Yeah.
for a while in cuffs.
Yeah.
So I thought it was best. Let's just bail out of here and just
Yeah.
I'll go and get my GED and we'll just do that. And so
Yeah.
I ended up walking in and took my GED test and practically aced that thing. So
Yeah.
it was like, all right, cool, that's easy.
Yeah. Well, all right then.
Yeah, moved on from that.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, where's the most exotic place you've traveled so far? Don't tell me that it's Forest City either.
No, in the state or throughout in
Just
in
anywhere,
general?
anywhere.
The beach
Which one?
down there in Navarre Beach, Florida.
Navarre Beach, Florida.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, where is that? Near the Panhandle?
Oh yeah. That's actually really close to. I think it's the Alabama.
Yeah, Floribama area.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Yeah,
about
it's
maybe 20 miles into.
that's a
Florida.
fun area. I went. We went with some friends and stayed at a condo down there, beachside, and it was crowded, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Where we were was kind of crowded anyway.
Yeah, over there in Orange Beach and stuff like that. That's like the party place to go and do things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Navarre Beach, it's more like your residential, just chill,
Okay.
laid back. It's not nothing crazy or wild or anything.
Yeah.
like that.
So I would not like that at all.
It was a real chill place. If you want to
No.
go and chill, that was definitely the place.
I'm going to the beach. I'm going to see the sights.
Yeah,
I'm not.
right.
Yeah, I need to go where it's crazy. I want to see somebody get
Yeah.
drunk and lose their top. And just say, I don't care. I don't either.
I mean, I was trying to go into Florida Bama with me, the future wife, and my cousin and her girlfriend at the time. And the funny thing was, we're trying to go in, and the line was just taking forever. Okay, fine, it is what it is. It was a Friday night.
Yeah.
Dude come out, starts talking a bunch of junk. Next thing I know, there was practically a fight over at the Waffle House, so right across the street. And
Oh,
it was
that's-
like, well, that's entertainment for sure.
No, that's what happens at Waffle House. I mean, that's just part of it. If it's outside, you can fight outside, not inside the
Yeah,
Waffle
no,
House.
no, take it outside.
No, that's
Take it
a
outside.
violation. Don't fight inside the. Actually, that is great. I'll sit there and eat my waffles if somebody gets into a scrap right there. I would. Would you, Rich? Would you just sit there and eat your waffles if somebody got into a fist fight inside the Waffle House?
No, I'd be announcing, man.
No, that's the correct answer. That's the correct answer. And out of this corner,
Right.
wearing denim and a Leonard
He's
Skinner
about to get
t-shirt.
loaded, chunked, and diced.
Yeah. Scattered, smothered, junk.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's
Here's
not,
smothered and covered, baby.
yeah, that's pretty great. Yeah, I could see that. That'd be great. That's a great video.
Right.
You
would
just
be
get
a
Waffle
fantastic
House
video.
to let you come in and shoot a little video
of a
where
fight?
some people start to get into a fight, and you just stand up and start commentating.
There
it.
you go.
So
Rich is
that's
on
be
the
perfect.
On the,
Right.
on the,
that'd be pretty classic, man.
yep. Rich is on the bar.
You know, it might be.
Oh, he takes him out with the pecan waffle.
It might be good to grab, sometimes you see these people, they'll have these videos that are viral where they either at a restaurant or at an airport a lot where everybody starts scrapping.
Right.
You should do some voiceover announcing on some of those.
I should.
That would be
Yes,
a fun thing to
yes,
do.
there you go.
I think that,
I'll go download him.
you call it a battle royale.
Right.
Like the
Yeah.
brawl at the airport. And just start calling all the different moves that are happening. I think that could be a good viral video. Make it about 30 seconds long. You got a hit right there, man.
We're doing it.
Yeah, no,
That's got to happen.
that'd be fun.
Laura Potter says, ask him about frat boy.
Yeah, that. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Good morning. That was the whole frat boy incident that she's referring to. Was the incident that happened there at the Florida Bama
Oh,
bar.
okay.
And it was just a bunch of frat boys. They were drunk, talking trash, and they started talking trash to some of the women that was around there, and I don't like that. And so I started talking. Next thing I know, this big, huge 6'9" guy behind me goes, "It's okay. I'm a local sheriff." He shows me his sheriff's badge, and he's like, "Handle what you gotta handle. You're defending other people." And I went, "So that's a get out of jail free card. Okay, cool."
I'd be like, you know what? You got a badge and you're 6'9". Why don't you handle this shit? I'm gonna go sit down and eat my waffle, bitch. You're the law.
It was a real big ordeal.
He's like, you go ahead and handle your, but no, you handle the business. That shit. What are you doing standing around?
One of the girls that the guys was talking smack to was the guy's wife. So it was understandable. He's like, "I'm protecting mine. If you want to have fun, you go for it.
Yeah.
You're on good terms. Just don't go excessive."
Yeah.
And it's like, well, okay. And we ended up almost coming to blows, but I just finally was like, I got to get out of here.
You're like, I'm not going to do that. We haven't dated. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's like, no, we're gone. I'm not a part of this.
Somebody picked that up. I know.
We're getting out of here.
I'm a terrible human being. I'm just gonna
While you guys were talking about that, just before Keith had sent me a picture of a new shirt that he got. It says Waffle House Amateur Wrestling Wednesdays, Bite and Fight Late Night.
Oh, I love that. See, that's a perfect shirt. See, that looks like a gym shirt, which I really like. I'd also like to see that in an anime style shirt. I think that would be great.
Right?
You know, I think that could be awesome as well. Waffle House anime would be the shit. That would be awesome, man. Just people scrapping in a Waffle House.
It'd be definitely different.
I represent Bert's Chili. This show is stupid. That's what that's what I know, man.
I'm here to give you the All-Star.
Yeah, the All-Star. I like anime because it's so weird. I'll watch sometimes. Occasionally, I'll watch clips of it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't get it at all, but it's cool. I mean, visually it's cool. It's just weird. The whole style of anime, the way they talk, the way they do everything is so very different than anything else you watch.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're in a different dimension somehow.
I like the older anime.
Oh yeah.
The newer stuff that's out now, I try to watch it and stuff like that. You know, with me having a 12-year-old, sometimes I try to watch what she's around and what her friends talk about and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't get a damn thing. Yeah. I don't understand any of this.
What do 12-year-old girls watch now?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting because my Tyler, for example, rarely watches anything on. I mean, if we have a show on, he'll watch it with us. But I mean, if he's just doing his own thing, it's almost inevitably going to be YouTube.
Yeah,
that's where most of his entertainment comes from.
Same.
Yeah, he watches a guy named Danny Duncan a lot, who's a really interesting cat. Yeah, he's worth a follow. He's real different, but he puts out really good content. Okay. Very good content. Okay. Mistress says got deputized. Yeah, I guess technically he kind of did got deputized. Yeah. Now I'm going to be like, no, you do this, and I'm not doing shit, man.
Hey, shout out to Arkansas Premier Entertainment. They joined in the chat. Said good morning to me.
What are they doing?
Arkansas Premier Entertainment. They are, guess I'll just say, a new up and coming promotion. They haven't quite started yet.
Okay.
But I had a chance. They saw me up at a Gladiator Championship Wrestling at the last couple events, and they were like, "Dude, we gotta have you." And so I was like, "Let's work something out, man."
Hey,
so yeah,
that's great, man. That's awesome, man. Yeah, you're getting a good one. You got a winner right there.
Thanks.
That's for sure, man.
Yeah. Shout out to them. Thanks for tuning in.
What's new with the Arkansas Diamonds, by the way? Anything going on with them right now?
I know that they just got a recent partnership with a sign company. So I know they're going to be like the official sponsor. Sorry, I'm trying to look it up and find out. Outside of that, no, I really don't know anything. Again, outside of that, I believe the season is going to be starting in May this year. Like closer towards the end of May or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll have more news as it goes on, but again, man, I just yell into a mic real loud. I'm not part of the decision-making process.
Turkey said, "Hey, I watched this BS podcast on YouTube." Exactly. Exactly my point. Check this out. Look, everybody wants to be lucky. You know, listen, I've heard people say I'd rather be lucky than skilled any day, and it's probably true.
Yeah.
You know, a lucky person in Sweden discovered a cauldron filled with medieval rings, pendants, and several thousand coins remarkably well preserved. You see, I can't find $1. In a statement from the County Board of Stockholm, in mid-September, officials said the discovery was made. Authorities described the finder as a private individual who was digging for worms to use for fishing bait. He's just digging for worms to fish. Probably just a simple broke dick guy digging for his own worms. He didn't go by the bait shop.
Right.
He's digging for his own worms.
He's got a couple of potatoes at the house. He's like some fish and chips. Sounds great tonight. That's all we got. So.
Yeah. The cauldron was found near the discoverer's summer cottage, but officials are keeping the location under wraps. I bet they are. I bet they are. Yeah. No,
they're digging now too.
Because everybody will be over there with a shovel at your house.
Right.
More coming up.
You'll
Tuesday.
be on an island. You'll have a moat around your house. The finder reported the discovery. Archaeologists now investigating the site, examining the coins, beads, rings, pendants that make up the hoard. Images released by officials show a collection of ancient coins and ornate jewelry. Authorities described the discovery as an unusually large, well-preserved silver hoard dating back to the early Middle Ages. 13 pounds, by the way, of coins and jewelry. That's quite a bit. So how much is it worth? They don't exactly know yet, but it's a ridiculous amount. I mean, it's like, you know, I don't know what Sweden's laws are.
Right.
You know, if their laws say, oh, well, that belongs to Sweden, I don't know. But otherwise, this should be worth millions.
Yeah, I'll give you $20 for it.
Yeah. I go to the bank. I got 100 right now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Bidding war.
Mistress said I hate him. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. You know, I completely get it. You know, it's those people doing the silliest, dumbest shit.
Right. That
you know,
just
people who go to a yard sale and find a Renoir or
right.
You know, some kind of famous
or
painting.
a couch, you know.
Goodwill, yeah. I saw once somebody bought a desk and taped underneath in an envelope.
Yeah.
Was like this letter from some famous I don't remember who it was, and I was just like, man. You know, how many things have I thrown away or done things to that probably were worth money and I had no idea?
That's why you're broke.
I bought a painting. That's right. I bought a painting at a yard sale once when I was probably in my 20s, and I knew it was original, and I carried it around for, 15 years probably.
Yeah.
20 years, I don't know. I had it. It was on my wall. Then, when I got married to Laura, she was like, that's hideous.
Right.
I don't want it in the house. Put it in your shop. And I hung it up out there for years. It just sat out in the shop. But I couldn't throw it away, and I finally sold it. I did make $300 on it. It was legit.
Yeah.
But I was like, I carried that for 20 years for $300. Shit, man. I guess it's better than nothing. Yeah, I mean, I guess it did.
Yeah. I had a yard sale. So
Patrick's saving up for a water pump. Yeah, right. Damn right he is. Yeah, $2,000 to replace it. You damn right I'm saving up for it. Shit, man, I almost went to, started that OnlyFans game to see if I could, maybe I can earn it over there on the side.
Patrick be showing his star over there.
Yeah, I'd sure show you the starfish for $2,000. As a matter of fact, anybody's got $2,000 and wants to see the starfish, just holler. We'll work it out right now.
DMs are open.
DMs are open. Slide in now. Slide right on in and help out with that $2,000. That'd be great. 6, 7. Oh man! All right, let's see. Let's take a quick break and come back because I've got some a big list of this shit ain't funny that we should do today for sure. We'll be back.
Somebody asked me yesterday, what it is that makes us so good. I said it's just simple math. He said, show me if you could. By no means am I a math whiz. Hell, I barely beat Algebra 1. But even I have to admit, somehow this formula is fun. 1 plus 1 equals us, the base of the equation, times the square root of trust, minus any temptation. Take your 5 points as a plus, that's prime factorization. And if you find you need to adjust, just add a little flirtation. Never had to geometry a thing, no long division to do. No doubt, baby, the math is mathing. When it comes to me and you, the formula for our love is true. Could be a sold out college class, but instead here's a free pass for you on how to make a good thing last. 1 plus 1 equals us, the base of the equation, times the square root of trust, minus any temptation. Take your 5 points as a plus, that's prime factorization. And if you find you need to adjust, just add a little flirtation. We're locked in and laid back, no flair for the dramatics. The strength of our love is just simple, just simple. Yeah, it's just simple mathematics. 1 plus 1 equals us, the base of the equation, times the square root of trust, minus any temptation. Take your 5 points as a plus, plus one factorization. And if you find you need to adjust, just add a little flirtation. Just as math and as we kiss pencils down. Class dismissed.
All right, here we go. Listen, I don't know what's wrong. You people are sick. Tactical said, my math teacher taught me how many times 16 goes into 43, and it's more than you think. Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying there. Then Joel said, if Diddy did diddle dudes, how many dudes did Diddy diddle? There's your little tongue twister for the day.
That still fits the bill, though, for a tongue twister.
Yeah, it in fact does. I said the other day we were watching something, another teacher got busted, and I'm like, man, I don't know what, I guess the priest decided just to quit. They were like, we can't compete with the teachers. We're done. We're out. We're done with this diddle business. But the teachers sure have. They've jumped in, man. They said, we'll pick up the slack, we're down.
We'll do the diddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of hot teachers now I didn't have that in school, so
No.
but not
Every
bringing hot priests.
with the exception of one, every teacher I ever had was a battle axe.
Yeah, basically.
No, they didn't look like anything anybody wanted to hook up with.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't say that, but that's just facts.
It's true, it's true.
They all looked like someone's grandmother. You know, I mean, they did. They looked like they'd pull a mint out of a purse, or they were really mean.
Yeah.
But none of them, except one in 10th grade, was hot. The rest of them were like, yeah, no. But now you got all these young hot teachers, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what goes on where they're like, you know, yeah, this 15-year-old's kind of getting me going. It's like, hold on, man. You know, at that thought, maybe you should go talk to somebody, go to the school counselor, walk down the hall to the counselor and go, I just looked at Billy. He's 15 and I want to get with him. What should I do? You should leave.
You should quit your job.
Just quit this job. Go get help somewhere and don't come back. Okay? Go work at the grocery store. Do something different with your life. This ain't the place. Yeah.
Work in a warehouse or something.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not the place for you. But
I like
man,
how your first place was to send them to the grocery store, where most of the 16-year-olds are probably working.
that's a fair point.
Saying, man.
It's a fair point, but then they're fair game like everybody else. You know, then it's just fair game. You're not a teacher anymore. You don't have a position of power. If you bag him at the grocery store, that's just the course of action. You know, you're still sick. You're still sick, but that was in the free world, free reign, free roam. You know, you're not in the classroom trying to get him an A. You know what I mean? Tommy wants an A. His daddy wants him to have an A. His mom wants him to have an A. The only way he can get an A is if he serves up. You know what I'm saying? Saving Wednesday said they make the best cookies, huh? Do they? I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Laura Potter says to tell Remy to get closer to the mic from your mom.
Okay, thanks.
And then she said, tell him. So I was like, all right, we'll get on it. And then she also said to tell the meme summer Playboy story and Baldcast and Fabio.
The what now?
Dude, I'm just following the cues here.
The meme what?
I don't know.
It said
exactly
the
on
meme summer Playboy story, Baldcast and Fabio.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know what any of that means.
That was back whenever I was a kid. I racked up a huge porn tab on my grandma's cable bill.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just before I went
How'd
to
that
church
work
camp.
out for you?
Went to church camp, come back, grandma got the bill. I had to work the rest of the summer paying that sucker off, and I was still
How
went
much
to
was
school.
it?
$719.72.
719. That is a copious amount of porn you watched.
Oh yeah. Once I realized all I had to do was go to it, hit OK, it popped up. I called the number and it said, "You have purchased
Yeah.
this." I went okay, hung up the phone, and then it started, and I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, it's hard to say no to that.
Yeah.
When you're a teenager with,
Yeah.
you know, all those hormones running through you, and you're like, you
Was
know,
a
I
good
know-
night, great night.
I
Yeah.
know Grandma's going to be mad that I'm watching Champagne for breakfast. And by the way, her name was Champagne. But I'm going to watch it, you know.
I was trying to go off, and I tried to blame it on my gay cousin.
Did you?
Didn't work.
No,
Yeah,
if
no.
you're watching straight porn, that's not going to work.
No.
Did you watch Forrest Hump?
No. That wasn't out yet.
Oh, okay. Mad Max Beyond Thunderbone?
Yeah, basically.
You've seen that one?
No.
No. Okay, just checking out. What? What, man? What?
Oh, Laura said they met at church camp that year.
Yeah. Me and her actually did. We ran into each other for the first time, and then later on we met.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
That's enough internet for me today. I'm done.
Yeah, you're like, who's your favorite movie star? I don't know if you know him. His name's Dick Hurtsbad. You know Buster Hyman?
Right.
He won an award.
Yeah, he ain't won an award, all right.
The hardest award he could get.
Yeah. The Long Ranger was a good. Yeah, there you go. The Long Ranger. That's right.
And Mister said, Jesus, did you even get out of your bunk that summer?
$719 is a lot. I don't know how much they were charging, but I promise you that's at least 20 of them he watched.
Yeah, it was like $10.
It was a
per.
summer's worth, I'll tell you that. It was a summer of crunchy socks at that house. She didn't even understand my socks were going bad. I just bought you these. What's the matter? They got holes in them. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening.
It just broke.
No, I
Was my gay cousin's
I
fault.
at least had the good sense, because if I had done that, well, let's see. So as a kid, hey, we did, me and my brother, we would go to Harvest Foods and we would charge phone calls to other people, because you could do that back then.
Right.
You'd call the operator
Right.
Yeah.
and say, I'd like to place a collect call and charge it to my home phone. And they're like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And so we called this porn hotline. And so we charged it, and the lady, I assume the man's wife, answered the phone, said, we've got so-and-so on the other line. He wants to charge a call to the home phone. Is that okay? And she was like, oh, sure, yeah. And years later, I realized that was probably a divorce point right there. So you're going to tell me it wasn't you that called the lickety-split lesbian sisters? I don't know what that is. You listened to it for 49 minutes. Just a recording over and over.
Yeah, but 49 minutes. It takes 45 to be able to talk to a real person.
No, they were just recordings, and that was the sad thing, We were listening to some Asian lesbian recording, and me and my brother sitting there on a payphone outside of Harvest Foods Safeway at the time. People coming in and out of the store. We're sitting there, both of us raging boners, holding the phone. Let me hold it. 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 Like a couple of morons, humped a phone pole after that. It was crazy, man.
Things kids would not understand nor know what to do today.
That's like when I was doing a paper route, and the first time I realized that somebody got in trouble at home and had to throw out their collection of magazines, and I was like, this is the single greatest day of my life. I've never seen naked women like this. Matter of fact, I was a huge Star Trek fan. And the one that I'll never forget was like a Hustler issue. And it was like Star Trek, but it wasn't. It was Star Trek, but none of them had pants on. They were all on the bridge of the Enterprise, and they were all getting it. And I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Spock is absolutely ass-tapping Uhura right now. This is awesome. He's got his eyebrow raised up like the Rock, because the Spock did it before the Rock. Spock before the Rock, bitch. And what?
Spock Rock.
It was the greatest ever, man. Yes, Spock before Rock, bitch. He raised the eyebrow first. Yeah, let's see. And then we had cable, and I'd use a toothpick to put in the side. There was a little hole in the cable box, and I could get in there and move it around and get certain things like the Playboy channel to pick up. It was always black and white, but it was still good enough. Yep. Sometimes it would go to color for like 10 seconds, and then it'd start rolling. And then it'd go right back to black and white.
The cards, the little SD style cards. We used to have a DirecTV, and on the side, you could take it and fold it over, and there was a slot that had a card in there. And you could pull that card out, and like if a tech had to come over to the house, they could pull their card and put it in there and be able to do whatever they needed to do to the box.
Yeah.
And that was that was great, because once that card was in, you had all channels. Every channel, you didn't pay nothing for it.
That's nice.
And one day, a tech had come over and had left that card.
Oh, that's pretty great.
We had every
now,
right.
The other thing was, and when you're young and your parents tell you don't do something or you'll die, you genuinely believe it. And it was probably true in some cases, but my parents, we had a VCR, and you used to have these, I don't know what you call it, a box that held VCR videos, and it had a drawer that pulled out, right?
Yeah.
So this one had 3 drawers. The first 2 drawers, you could watch anything you want. The third drawer, you weren't supposed to even open. This is how stupid my parents were. They just had their porn in a drawer, not locked up or anything, and it was just don't watch it. Okay?
Stay out of
and
there.
that worked until I was about 13. And then all of a sudden it was like, I know he said don't watch it, but how would he know? How would he know?
Yeah, what's it?
And then the next thing you know, I'm watching. Doesn't matter what I'm watching. I saw some things I had not seen nor even conceived of before. I was like, you can go there? Wow, I did not even know that was possible. I never thought about that before.
Mom?
That's too far. No moms. No, that would have been the worst day of my life. I will tell you this. This is a funny
Besides,
story.
we already know about you and your friends' moms.
Yeah, right. Fair enough. This is a pretty good story. My son, when his mother and I divorced, and a few years later, I guess it was probably 2 or 3 years later, she called and said that he had apparently, I don't know why he was in our bedroom or she wasn't there or whatever, but he found a toy.
Oh?
He left her a note. He had thrown it in the dumpster, said, "You don't need this." I laughed so hard. I was like, that's the worst thing ever to get that. You know, as a mom, when you see that note, you're like, oh, shit, man. First of all, that thing was like $80, man. It was a good one, man.
Damn.
And the rotating top, the pearls that spin, all that, you know? Second of all, that's embarrassing as hell.
Yeah.
You don't need this. But I do. But I kind of do, yeah. I wonder sometimes if he thinks about that now. How dirty he did her on that. Like, yeah, no, I'm going to stop all that pleasure. It's not going to happen in this apartment. I'll tell you that, Mom. No pleasure will go down here, okay? Whether I'm around or not. Yeah, no, that's true. My parents just kept it on top of the refrigerator like a normal family.
Right.
Yeah, no, we've told that story of the double-headed dildo that for some reason was a great source of amusement in my home. I can't tell you how many people have handled that thing, Pause.
You're good.
Because every time my parents, they have everybody over for dominoes, at some point that thing was going to be on the table. Somebody's going to be, ah! And you're like, oh my God, here we go again. You know, this is the entertainment around here, you know. Real life. It's weird. Had 3 motors on it, 4-speed transmission. Yeah, no, yeah. It was a pull start with a Briggs and Stratton.
You had to mix the oil with the gas.
Yeah, a little oil and gas mixture on there. Just no. That's my mom.
Leave Mom alone for about 20
No,
minutes.
I don't know. I don't. Yeah, my parents used to say, "Oh, we're gonna go take a nap." Right.
Right.
Yeah, sure,
okay.
yep.
Yeah. Why is the waterbed sloshing? Why does it sound like it's a rainstorm? What's going on in there?
Somebody's sinking the Titanic in there?
Yeah,
What?
no, it was the worst. Having parents with a waterbed is the worst thing in history if you have a room next to them, because you can start hearing the sloshes, and then when they're in rhythm, you're like, no, God, no, please stop, make it stop. Just turn up gun smoke, as loud as
Something,
you can.
anything.
Yeah, my dad didn't give a damn. He couldn't have cared less if anybody heard. The neighbors, he didn't care. He was just that cat, man. Real asshole. You know what I mean? Just a real asshole. He was, man. I gave it up to your mom last night, boy. Hey, I don't want to know. I don't need to hear that. You're sick.
You didn't need to, but you did, didn't you?
Saving Wednesday said the old 2-stroke.
2-stroke motor. It took more than that. I'll be honest with you. Even as good as it was, it took more than 2 strokes. I'll tell you that. That is... What is wrong?
Oh, jeez, man.
No, we got to do this. We got to go. We'll be back.
What is there to say that's not been said? A love that was trampled, is it already dead? I keep trying. I'm calling your name. If we lose, it's a shame. And maybe even to die. I don't wanna cry. I'm reaching for you, and you're asking why. Baby, don't you know you got the title to my soul? You thought that we would stay on our very first day. Baby, I've lost my way back into your arms. Don't leave me in this frame. Don't you hear the alarm ringing, ringing. Can't you hear it? Baby, don't you know you got the title to my soul? You thought that we would stay on our very first day. No, 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 no. Baby, don't you know you got the title to my soul? No, no, no. Baby, don't you know you got the title to my soul?
Didn't you say something?
I
man?
did. I
Why
yelled
didn't
out.
you-
I
why
was
didn't
like,
you say
dead air.
Why didn't you yell dead air?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, here's some breaking news that is somewhat interesting. Apparently, the meeting that Trump had with the president of China went well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they have agreed to purchase millions of tons of U.S. soybeans. They agreed to purchase, matter of fact, 12 million tons of the crop during this season. Between now and should be January. Then they're going to purchase at least 25 million metric tons of soybeans every year the next 3 years. So ultimately, the trip to Asia yielded $2 trillion worth of investments into the United States.
Wow, all right.
So that
Good deal.
that sounds pretty good in theory. I don't know, but I hope that if this pretty much ends the China battle of the economies here, that'd be good.
Right.
Wrapping these things up, getting these things knocked out and done is only helpful. The Fed dropped the rate yesterday a quarter point, which is great if you're thinking about buying a house, man. That's a half a point that's been down in the past 3 months that it's come down. So it's a great time right now to get a house if you're thinking about it and if you can. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people wouldn't know this, but I've had, 10 customers at least this minimum this year who got a house for $1,000 or less to get into it. So that's not an impossibility. It does require decent credit. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be decent.
Right.
If you're in the 500s, you're not quite ready yet. Maybe 580, but realistically, you want to be in the 600s somewhere. Preferably 650 or better is optimum. If you get 680, 700, you can pretty much get most of what you want.
Do we have a big soybean?
Oh, Arkansas is
Soybean?
known-
Yes,
Yeah.
we are huge for soybeans.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm not certain that's not the largest crop that we put out. Cotton, soybeans, both pretty high. Rice.
See, that's what I always thought. I always
rice.
thought we did a lot of rice.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. That's why we have Riceland. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
Riceland
right.
Is the biggest distributor of rice, if I'm not mistaken, for all of the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Put out
thought
the
so.
most rice.
Yeah, they probably, we probably send rice. They probably eat our rice over in China, which is crazy to think about, over there eating American rice.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if they get, like people who don't want to buy Chinese goods, like, I don't want American rice, only Chinese rice.
Right.
I'm sitting at 817, which is dangerous for me. They'll sell me something I can't afford. No, that's
That's
true. 817 is credit of the gods. You're right. They'll throw themselves at you. Basically, you go to a bank and they'll take you to the back room and show you the special stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, we got things back here for you, 817. Come here. We'll show you the bad room. You want to see the naked girls? Come on.
No, you can afford it.
Yeah. Watermelons and cucumbers, too, depends on where in the state. Now, that's a good point. I did not know watermelons and cucumbers were big things grown here. You could build a wall around Arkansas. We could sustain ourselves with our resources.
Yep.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
We are one of the few states that could actually do that in a need-be situation. We are probably among the most self-sufficient in that regard.
Yeah.
If we seceded from the Union, yes, we could easily do it. So.
Well, if this were the 1800s, you might have that happen.
Yeah.
Who's seceding from the Union?
Well, the Union
Yeah.
of the United States.
Yeah, no,
so,
it's like that's going to happen again.
What Texas was trying to do.
Yeah, no one's doing that shit, man.
No, God,
No
no.
one's doing that anymore. Seceding. Yeah, we'll see that happen. Anyway, you could build a wall around. Our state is uniquely positioned like that. It's one of the reasons I wish we had adopted the marijuana trend sooner.
Yeah.
Because of our port situation, we could have really been the premier distribution hub for the United States for marijuana.
Yeah.
It would have been a really big thing. But Atkins, Arkansas's pickles makes sense. Atkins pickles is that from Arkansas? Are Atkins pickles from Arkansas?
I can look it up
Are they?
and see.
Hope is watermelons. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Stuttgart is ducks, right?
Yep.
That's where we grow those.
Duck hunting capital of the world.
Yeah, that's what they say. I think what's his name? Aaron Lewis from Stained. He comes over here to duck hunt.
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
A lot of people over in Stuttgart. It's a big thing. Like it's a huge annual thing that they put on.
Huge anal thing?
Annual.
Annual. Okay. I was like, that's weird. I didn't know that about ducks.
Stick a
Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
there. See
Yeah.
how it goes.
Yeah. We
yes,
can
you are
sustain ourselves, yet all the folks are in panic about losing food stamps. We have reason. Yeah, I get that, but I don't think if I lose my food stamps, can I come to your garden and just start getting food out of it?
Right.
I don't think so. Not without being shot by you, 817. I got good credit, and I'll shoot your ass.
I can afford to finance the bullets.
Yeah. You about have to now. You about have to, man. Shit, the price of that. Yeah, if I shoot you, I mean that shit now. Stray bullets going around. Stuttgart is rice, which is why the ducks love it there. It makes sense. You see all you smart people out here, you understand what time it is. But it's also this time. Hold on. Yeah. 6-7, bitch. Word of the year.
We're all doomed.
It's not a word.
Now I'll tell you a story without a doubt. It's kind of gory. It's the worst news
I mean, don't you have to be a word
No, man.
to be? No, you don't. Because what is a man?
Change your pronouns.
What is a man? I don't know. Because men's have vaginas now.
Mangina.
Yeah. Brennan has a man. Never mind. An 80-year-old
Get
also.
one made in the 6'7".
Want one made to look like 6'7". That'd be great. How many people are getting 6'7" tattoos now?
Oh God.
There's got to be a ton of them. Why do you have that? I don't know. Just what does it mean? I don't know. It was word of the year. How about that? It's not a word. Doesn't matter. Okay. This is not good. An 80-year-old Australian woman's remains were found after a cruise ship left her behind on an island. Now she's 80. Who left the 80-year-old alone? Who let her get off the ship and wander by herself? Her body was recovered on Sunday. The search for her was launched Saturday night after she was reported missing hours after the Coral Adventurer cruise ship visited Lizard Island, which sounds like a fun place to go.
Right?
Right.
Right under Snake Island. The unidentified woman had been on a group hiking tour of the island but didn't return to the ship. We heard the conversation on the radio. They were looking for someone. Last known location was halfway up the hill. That's what the charter boat owner said. They're investigating what happened. They don't know exactly why she was left behind. Said we knew someone was missing. Then we saw the Coral Adventurer heading back to Lizard on our AIS tracker. She was woke up by the sound of the helicopter during the search. The Coral team has been in contact with the woman's family. Will continue to offer support to them through the difficult process. I bet you will. You left her. You left the 80-year-old woman on the island, on Lizard Island. This bitch died on Lizard Island by herself. Damn. 80 years old, man.
I got so many jokes I could say to this, but I don't know how far to go.
Yeah, not that far, Remy.
It's like, man,
Not
so
that far.
many things
Yeah,
to
not
say.
that far. Not that far. Just hold that. Let's go to this one now. This is just not good. Not a good story. Again, yeah, it's just bad. A Connecticut man bludgeoned his mom to death with a hammer, then ran out into the woods behind his family home screaming out, "Mama! Mama!" Police arrested 20-year-old Sebastian Van Stockham. It sounds like a villain, Sebastian Van Stockham. Sounds like a villain in a movie for sure, like an Indiana Jones movie. Dr. Van Stockham. After he admitted to fatally attacking his mom, Laura Williams, with his fist and a hammer inside their nearly $2 million home.
Jeez.
Yeah, in Connecticut. Officers said they responded to a report of a man shouting "Mama" from the woods at around 10:36 p.m. that evening. Several 911 calls came in stating he killed his mom. When responding officers arrived, Van Stockham opened the door with his closed face and hands covered in blood, immediately put in handcuffs. They then found Miss Williams suffering from devastating head wounds and a blood-smeared hammer lying beside her on the grass. That's bad. She was declared dead. I mean, she wasn't. Yeah, she was dead, period. They spotted another big pool of blood in the driveway a few feet from where her body was. So anyway, he said, "I did it. I took my mom's life." The killer's son also murmured he tried using a knife, tried using a hammer, and using his fist. Like, he was really mad.
Jeez.
What'd you do, take his video game away?
Yeah, right. That's why I was just sitting there thinking, what?
It's got to be something like that.
I mean, I know Connecticut is like one of the
Richest places.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's one of the most richest states in America for it being so
Yeah, they were in a $2 million house.
Yeah.
So, just goes to show you, even with money, you can still get your ass beat to death with a hammer by your sorry-ass son.
Man.
Between
this and the dude that robbed a gas station with a banana, I just think humanity's warranty is expired, man.
Yeah,
We're just done.
It may be true, man. It may be true. The former administrator of a Virginia school where a 6-year-old student shot his first-grade teacher
Oh, I heard about that.
ignored multiple warnings from staff that the child had a weapon. Abigail Zwarner was left with a bullet lodged in her body after she was blasted by the kid in 2023 at Rich Neck Elementary School. Rich Neck? Really? Where former assistant principal Ebony Parker allegedly brushed off claims by Zimmer and others that he was possibly carrying a weapon. So the teacher said, "I think he's got a weapon." And the vice principal said, "Yeah, listen, you're crazy. He's 6, okay? He doesn't have a weapon. Just move on with your life, would you?"
Right.
Jesus.
Who would think a 6-year-old's going to bring a gun to school and shoot their teacher? That's what the lawyer said. She made bad decisions that day. Let's see. At 1:58 p.m., a bullet went through Abby's hand, through her chest. Doctors were forced to leave the bullet in her body because of a greater risk to her health if they tried to remove it. So yeah, that's pretty crazy when a first grader's bringing a gun and smoking the teacher. I mean, first of all, why?
Yeah.
Did she turn him down for a date? That's wrong. I apologize for that. It's inappropriate.
He's still got a few years, man. At least like 10, 9,
Yeah,
15,
no,
you know?
Yeah, you got to get up there at least a little bit more, right?
Didn't give him an extra goldfish at snack, you know?
All right. And let's see. This is not exactly in the vein, but kind of. It's kind of still bad. A staffer for Democratic Massachusetts Governor Maura Haley hit with drug trafficking charges after authorities intercepted 8 kilos of cocaine delivered to a state office building. 8 kilos, bro, of cocaine delivered to the state building. You're just going to have it delivered right there to the government building?
Just say, why not?
Yeah, no, just send a UPS.
It's for a party, man. You know?
Yeah. No, I mean, who's it for? Let's see, you're an assistant to the governor, and you've ordered 8 kilos of cocaine. I assume that you're selling this and probably doing quite well.
Yeah.
You have 8 kilos. I'm guessing you don't have to go far for your clients. They're probably all in the building, I bet.
Pretty much.
Lamar Cook, who served as deputy director at Haley's Western Massachusetts office since 2023, charged with trafficking over 200 grams of cocaine, unlawful possession of a firearm, and more. Multiple parcels containing about 21 kilos have been seized by Massachusetts State Police throughout the investigation. He was arrested during a traffic stop 3 days after authorities conducted a controlled delivery operation of 8 kilos of coke to the Springfield State Office building where he worked. Of course, the governor is going to come out and go, hey, this is terrible. I can't believe somebody we're going to prosecute him to the fullest extent. I had no idea this was happening.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
No idea this was happening. Hold on. Is that anything? Okay. No idea this was happening. Evidence collected during the operation was consistent with narcotics recovered during the most recent controlled delivery. So, they set them up and make sure that they follow this delivery. They probably tag it with some kind of stuff so they know what's going on.
Right.
Let's see. The governor's office has been made aware of the arrest of an employee. The conduct occurred here is unacceptable, represents a major breach of the public trust. I don't know. At this point, I mean, as honest as everybody's decided to be.
This other department here. So I said, by the way, we're just going to move you to this other department here for the next little bit.
As honest as everyone's being, why don't they just come out and say, listen, we all do cocaine here in the government, okay? It's what we do. Just get over yourself.
Right.
And just say it's what we're going to do, okay? You may as well, because that's what's happening. I mean.
By the way, the price went up, so your taxes are going to be going up too.
Yeah. You want us to get the people's work done, right? We can't do it and sleep 8 hours a day.
Right.
We got to work harder than that.
So that's why the system's so slow.
Hey, Patrick, I heard on your last show you were having a party, going to retire. What are you retiring from? Life. No, I'm No, I'm retiring from broadcasting.
We all roast you and then we just kill you.
Yeah. Then I'm E2 Brute. I'm retiring from broadcasting. And so the roast is what you're talking about, the party, is December 14th at the Looney Bin. We'll celebrate what semblance of a career this was and enjoy roasting one another that night. It's going to be a great deal of fun. We just added John Bailey to the dais. Who else is on our dais, buddy?
Oh, man. Many people. You got J.P. Morgan.
Or J.P. Ford.
J.P. Ford, yeah. What did I say? J.P. Morgan.
Yeah, I'm getting a real nice sum of cash.
They sponsoring that?
Is JP Wentworth coming? 1-800-CASH now.
It's my money and I want it now.
That's right. Let's
JP Ford, Matthew Orton, we
Matthew
got
Orton, Bundy. Yeah, you got Ontario
Turkey.
Hill, Tactical Turkey, Little Doggy,
Yep.
Julio Gonzalez,
Luke Shoemaker.
Yeah,
Myself.
Rich Rockwell, who will host and he's the roast master.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to be. Celebrating is 20 plus years broadcasting, and I'm moving on from that. I just, as I've explained a few times now, I just don't have enough in me to get up at 4 and rock till 11 every day like I used to. So I'm going to get back to taking care of my health. I need to. I've got some things that I need to address. My doctor not happy.
Yeah.
Not happy. Saw him Monday. Not happy. He said, yeah, we're going to change this. So go ahead.
You said you were coming in at like a 6-7.
He sure as fuck did, boy. Shit hook.
Word of the year.
Are we getting you toasted? Are we getting you toasted again? No. It's not a gateway show. You can get toasted for the show. You can get toasted during the show. You can get toasted after the show. I'm not getting toasted. I'm getting roasted, but not doing that. No, we're definitely not going to do the gateway show because this is a roast, and we're going to keep it on point, rapid fire, crazy. Making you laugh, lots of heat. It's going to be awesome. Finally found a cure for this 20-year earworm. Peasants rejoice. That's great. Yeah, the 20-year earworm. I love that. That's great roast material. Don't use your best lines in chat.
Right.
Don't do that. No, you save those for the roast, man. See, that's a bullet you just wasted. That was a great bullet. A 20-year earworm is beautiful. It's a beautiful line, man. What's up in the wrestling world, Rich? What's new with wrestling?
Oh man, we just
Not locally.
Not
No,
locally.
WWE stuff. What's new?
I mean, to tell you the truth, I don't know, man.
You don't know?
I had turned it on yesterday.
Yeah.
Was the first time I was catching up on Monday Night Raw from just this last week. But that's been the first time I've actually been able to sit down and catch an episode of WWE in a good few weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It looked like CM Punk and everybody was feuding and, the normal things.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean to cut down the product at all. It's obviously the best one out there. I will say, though, when I was watching it yesterday, I don't know if it was just a me thing or what, but they went to go do the women's championship match, and the ring announcer, Alicia Taylor, she got in. She replaced Samantha Irvin. But she got in there, was for the women's championship match, which is exactly what you should do as an announcer. You make the announcements from in the ring.
Yeah.
But she gets started off, and she goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall," and paused, and the whole crowd went, "One fall?" And I was like, wait a minute. That's mine.
They're scamming you, bro?
Yeah.
They're scamming you?
Who
told them?
I can't say
who
that they
tipped
are
them
for
off?
sure,
Who
obviously,
tipped them
but
off?
I was like,
Clearly they did.
I've never seen that happen one time
No.
in WWE.
And the first time you tune in a long time, that's what you got to say.
And that's, yeah.
You probably just turned it off, said, man, y'all, man.
I did. I was like, man, you can't.
No,
How are you gonna steal my shit?
Yeah. Come on.
No, I'm sure they didn't.
No,
It's
I'm sure
just-
they absolutely
But
did.
it was cool to see. I was like, hey, I know who can do that better. Give me a call.
Luke Shoemaker in the house. He said he's ready for the 14th. Yeah.
What up?
One of the great things about it, in addition to being a roast, is that you're going to be dazzled with performances. John Bailey, as well as Vantage Ruin's debut in Arkansas. And they're going to do some music for us. It's going to be just a hell of a fun night, man. I mean, it's just going to be a blast. You're going to get to rock. You're going to get to get the roast going.
Right.
And it's going to be rock, laughs, a lot of fun, man.
It's not something you don't want to miss it. And I know I say that about lots of events, but
Now, this one is definitely don't miss.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with
once
you.
in a lifetime.
And I feel like $20 is a good price. I mean, that's a fair price
You
on
drop
that.
$20 out your wallet just
I mean,
walking out
that's-
the door, man.
That's a cheap price for a ticket today. I mean, because some people suggested You should charge $50 a ticket. And I was like,
No.
I'm not going to do that because you know what? That's ridiculous.
Right.
I'm not Ticketmaster. Look, 20 is, to me, 20 is the most I'll go because, I mean, that's a fair price, but I don't want to go any more than that because I want everybody that wants to be able to come to be able to come.
Right.
That's
I don't want
affordable.
this to be some kind of elitist type thing where only people with money. No, hell no. I want all my broke dick friends to be able to come. We can all scrape a 20 together, right? We can do that,
However,
sure.
it is $100 if you want one of the front row seats.
Yeah, no, is it? No, it's not. They're all $20. There's
25.
Right,
no.
there you go.
Yeah, there's no special
No,
seating. It's just you get there first, you get the best seat. I mean, depending on what you consider the best seat.
But look, you are going to want to get the tickets if you can as quick as they go up because
Yeah.
I don't think that they're going to last for long. You said what? It's a seating for like 600.
Yes, yeah, and that's it's gonna fill.
Yeah.
It's gonna fill pretty quickly. I need to borrow $20 to get in at the roast show. Tactical, you ask why. You don't have to pay $20. You're a roaster. Brandon said he gets the best seat. Well, you're bringing your chair with you. Of course, it's the best seat. It's probably the most comfortable of any of them. It's got wheels on it. You can roll. You can roll up to the bar. It's nice. Actually, they'll come to you there. They had a great staff, actually, great wait staff there. As soon as it's live, I'll be getting ours. Yes, ma'am. I'm watching the site regularly. Wayne said he was going to get it up hopefully by today. So hopefully that'll be up at the Looney Bin in Little Rock. That's where you're going to be able to buy your tickets online. And just, like I said, get there as quickly as you're able to. And make sure and tell everybody that you know about it because they're going to be mad if you don't and you come back and they're like, you didn't tell me?
Right.
Yeah, don't be that selfish friend.
Yeah.
Tell your friends about it. Tell them, let them know. You can come have a good time too.
Yep, come and spread
it's
the
not
word.
just me.
Yeah, man.
Spread the word.
It's not just for
Come hang
you.
out
It's
with all
for
of us.
everybody. Tactical said Brandon can sit anywhere he wants. That is exactly right. Anywhere at all. No, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so thankful. So many people have been commenting and sending messages to me, and they're all humbling to me. So many people who will say, man, I've been listening to you for 20 years, and and it's like, wow, man, that's wild to think about.
Right.
It really is wild. But I couldn't be more thankful, and I'm so happy that we're going out with a roast because I think that's the only way to do it.
That's fitting.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's exactly fitting, and it's the right punctuation mark. So, Luke said he's been working on his roast this morning. Yeah, enough about your cooking. Are you going to be ready with jokes?
I hope it's a beef roast.
It's a sausage roast.
Yeah.
He likes the Johnson sausages. I don't know what that means. The show is off the rails as always, man. Remy, so you're getting married tomorrow.
Yep.
But you've been together, you said 14 years. Is that right?
Yep, 14 years.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Went through a lot of stuff together, me and that woman.
If
Popcorn pills.
if you've been together 14 years and you're not married, I assume you've been through everything, including bank robberies, beating each other's ass, and all kinds of.
Nah.
No.
If the
Oh,
bank,
that's good. That's good.
if the bank robbery thing was anything, I mean, I'd have more money than what I do now.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
So I mean,
No bank robbery. No, I assume if you've been together 14 years, y'all been through. Look, you know each other well enough. I'm not going to be telling you anything about yourself you don't know.
yeah, pretty
I'm
much.
gonna tell you, I guess basically keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be. It's going to be, Remy, do you pledge to keep doing what you're doing? Yeah. Do you pledge to keep doing what you're doing? Yep. Congratulations. You're done.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
Sure.
There you go. That's it. But it's kind of cool to get a Halloween wedding. That's a unique time to do it.
Yep.
You're kind of a ghoul for that, but it's cool.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I like it like that, and I look at it like this.
I wouldn't say that again.
It's a little bit different, man. It's a different kind
No,
of wedding.
it's very different. It's
And that's-
definitely different.
That's our relationship. That's our personalities.
Scary,
Just
spooky,
a little spooky
with a little candy.
Yeah, little bit.
Yeah.
It's just
Rich, you were telling me a candy got recalled.
Oh yeah. Speaking just in time for Halloween.
Time for Halloween,
Yeah.
right?
Says check. I saw this article yesterday. Says check your Halloween stash. FDA recalls 2 candy bars flavors over allergy concerns. So this is for the Zingerman's Candy has issued a recall on their peanut butter crush.
Hold on, not Zingerman's.
Yeah.
Not Zingerman's candy.
No Zingerman's, man.
No
You can't have it.
Oh my God, that's what I always
Got
say.
allergies.
I get
That's my favorite
the
thing,
Zingerman
man.
mini bars.
Yeah, the cashew
the
cow.
Good Bar and the no wait, that's Hershey's.
Yeah.
Zingerman. No, that's the wait. No, that's not it either. Yeah, I don't know Zingerman. I've never heard of that
Yeah,
shit.
neither have I.
Yeah, what state is that?
I have no idea.
What state is this out of?
I have no idea. Let me see if it actually mentions it here. But
I wonder if that guy in Connecticut had some of that.
Yeah, he might have had some bad Zingerman. That'd be my defense, the bad Zingerman defense.
Right.
No, that's exactly right. Yeah.
What states are affected? Michigan and New York.
Michigan and New York. There you go.
Well, there we go.
There you go, Michigan, baby. Michigan and New York. Couldn't happen to 2 better places.
Yeah.
Y'all watch out for the nut ragu, Mr. Beam. That's right. That's right. Don't ever hate on that. We've all made mistakes like that in our life where we thought something was said or pronounced a certain way, and then we find out we're idiots and it says nutrageous. I thought it was some French shit. I thought they were getting up, scaling up for Reese's. I was like, look, it's the Reese's that's nut ragu.
Right.
And my wife said, you mean nutrageous?
Nut ragu.
And I just looked at her and said, I hate you so much right now. I can't even tell you how much I hate you in this moment for that. She goes, you were serious? I was like, deadly serious. I looked at that and I saw nut ragu. How can that even be?
Yeah.
How can that be possible? How can you even look at that and see that? But my brain is so dinosaur pea-sized that I had to fancy it up and go, oh, nut ragu. Even.
Right.
Oh, I'll have some of that, yes. The nut ragu. Muffy, get out the nut ragu, It's nutrageous, idiot. Oh, yeah, okay.
Sounds like something to be served at like a strip club buffet or something.
It does, doesn't it?
Nut ragu.
Yeah, that's somewhere I've never eat at the strip
Never
club
eat at the
buffet.
strip club buffet.
No, there's no strip club buffet I'll eat at, I'll tell you that.
Ain't nothing better than getting a hot dog at the strip club.
If you want.
Yeah, not my taste.
That sounds good. Is it?
Right.
Not my taste. I ain't
Is
gonna-
it? Why is it hairy? I don't. God, what's wrong today? Wait, that's it. We're done. Anything you need to say last?
Not a thing, man. Not a thing.
We're done. We're out. Like.